On October 12, 1913, Woodrow Wilson signed the Revenue Act of 1913, a bill that would lead to NAFTA, GATT, and the World Trade Organization, and create the federal income tax, fulfilling plank number 2 of the Communist Manifesto in the United States. On December 23, 1913, Wilson signed into law the Federal Reserve Act, which created a new central bank system in the United States, the Federal Reserve System, fulfilling plank number 5 of the Communist Manifesto in the United States. The deceptive language of the Federal Reserve Act was written under the guidance of Edward Bernays and Walter Lippmann of Wellington House. Bernays and Lippmann had previously set up the National Citizens League with lawyer and self-identified Zionist Samuel Untermyer as its chairman to promote the Federal Reserve Bank, the mechanism which would go on to deceptively secure control of America's currency and transfer it to a private monopoly. Before the Federal Reserve Act was sent to Wilson for his signature, a copy was given to another representative of Wellington House, an advisor to Wilson, Colonel Edward Mandell House, and another copy to banker J.P. Morgan, who, in this endeavor, represented the interests of the Rothschild international banking dynasty. Wilson's measures, all influenced by a tide of propaganda emanating from Wellington House, would further the destruction of the American middle class and act as instruments of slavery fastened around their necks without them truly becoming aware of it. In his book, The New Freedom, Wilson wrote, quote, "We stand in the presence of a silent revolution. We are upon the threshold of a time when the systematic life of the country will be sustained at every point by government activity. Now we have to determine whether it shall be directed from government itself or whether it shall be through instrumentalities which have already constituted themselves and which stand ready to supersede government."